Fade in on Harbor Vale, a sleepy town in coastal Maine. Its residents continually harrowed by an unyielding mist that intrudes from the Atlantic. And, much like the town, veiled by this persistent precipitation, its residents veil secrets of their own.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the desire to embrace it.
Secrets of justice, distributed in the shadows.
Secrets of newfound duty and a life left behind.
Secrets of bestial instinct, clawing its way to the surface.
And as we cast our eyes towards these silent secrets, we shall delve even deeper into what truly transpires down by the bay. Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach, and I will be your MC. Before we begin the episode, just a few things we got to touch on as per usual. Of course, a big thank you to Chase Greenlee and Ghostlight Media for making sure the show goes out on time for you all. And, of course, to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for scoring the episode. We do have a bit of an announcement today and a new friend to thank. As we announced a few episodes ago, we started putting out transcripts for these episodes. We made a new friend that has been taking over doing those for us. So Doc Adam VO, you can find him on Twitter, on Instagram at Doc_Adam_VO. He's very, very fantastic. He's been whipping our transcripts into shape. And so I'm very happy to announce that where previously we only had the first 3 episodes in our transcripts folder, which you can find a link to in the description of the episode, we are now up to episode 7. So 1 through 7 we have transcripts for. So thank you very much, Adam. We appreciate it. Where last we left off our terrific teens, we're beginning lunch on Thursday. Kanan and Jason stepped off to have a bit of an intense chat. Isla is sitting with her new group of friends, and Avery goes into darkest self after hearing some rumors about her. With all that out of the way, though, all that is left is the episode. So, please enjoy this episode of These Silent Secrets, Down by the Bay. Hey, my friends. How are we doing today?
We're good.
My pop filter decided to randomly fall, so
I gave a thumbs up. I gave a thumbs up and realized that does not read in a podcast.
Yeah, you normally have to vocalize in the podcast format.
So, thumbs up.
There we go.
Yeah. How you feeling, Marcus?
I'm better, so that's good. I'm better-ish, but the bar was so low it was a sewage pipe in hell, so...
Ugh.
Oh, man. Right down there in the bedrock.
That was very evocative, though. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like that told me all I needed to know about your past week, and I'm so sorry.
Is it sewage that, like, came from hell?
Yeah.
Or is it, like, sewage that itself has sinned in, like, our realm and was sent to hell?
Sewage that is so bad, it was sent to hell.
Devil poop, got it.
No. Don't send that down the normal pipes. It's got to go down the hell pipe, okay?
The regular ones can't handle the heat.
Yeah, can't handle the heat. Hey, if you can't handle the heat, stay out of the hell pipe, okay?
That's Mario's favorite line.
I cannot wait to hear Chris Pratt say that in the movie.
Yeah.
That exact line.
Yeah. That exact line.
Is
the moment I hear Seth Rogen do his laugh as Donkey Kong, my soul will leave my body. I cannot.
Who's Charlie Day?
That.
Is he Toad?
Luigi. Luigi.
There we go. Very good.
Isn't Keegan and Michael Key Toad?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
What?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
This cast. Who's Bowser?
Jack Black.
Jack
and
Black.
That's the only one I want.
I do love that one. That's because I will love Jack Black in anything he does.
That's it.
He can do no wrong to me.
You guys ever played? Oh God, what was it? The
answer is no.
The metal video game.
Brutal Legend.
Yes, Brutal Legend. We played a little bit of that, Nicole.
What?
The video game that Jack Black was in that was all hard rock, like you go to hell and you roll around.
Oh,
he essentially plays himself.
You mean you played that while I watched?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which is how most of our video game, like if we play a video game together, ends up being. Because I gave you the controller, you walk into a wall for 2 minutes, and then you get frustrated and give me the controller. So
they should tell you which way is forward, okay? Like, why is...
move the stick forward?
It's not fair.
It's mainly when you've got independent control of like your motion and the camera. That's where shit gets tripped up, which frankly can get confusing. So,
Like, why would I ever want to look directly up? Like, what's the point? You know?
The sky?
well, in Skyrim, it's because dragons come after you.
Then why am I playing a game with dragons? That's the real thing. Because I in a fight against dragons, I lose every time. 10 out of 10.
I'm going to quote Letterkenny and say, I'm surprised we're not fighting dragons right now. Like, well, give me every game with dragons, please.
Speaking of a game with dragons, now you have to put a dragon in this campaign, Zach. That's my challenge.
yeah.
to
Let me
you.
get my notes.
Obligation.
Fuck.
I was gonna say, do we have a dragonborn skin in here somewhere?
There
There's
is
the
a dragon
dragon.
skin.
There is.
And
Good.
the Wyrm.
Oh, good.
And the wyvern.
We love a worm.
I've definitely been, whenever I see that word, it's just call it a worm. So.
Weird.
I also.
Well, no,
I also
That's
say
been
worm.
great.
That's how
for me.
that's how it's pronounced. I just wanted to say it, I guess, like Yoshi. Wyrm.
Oh, okay.
Or
So
was
you're
that
right,
Skyrim?
Mariah. They're just gaslighting you.
I'm always right.
I didn't gaslight her. I told her she was right.
Now, is you saying that specifically now gaslighting part 2?
Oh, no.
Electric Boogaloo.
Okay, I can't win, and that means every
Two
bad guy has a
gaslight.
gun this game. Let's go.
No.
Them
Nice.
bullets better be silver, bitch.
They're silver now, bitch.
We traumatized our MC, which is exactly what you shouldn't do before they're about to hold your fate in their hands.
Are we ready?
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
Yeah.
Lunchtime. A moment of reprieve for some, a battlefield of social hurdles and pitfalls for others. A place to vent the frustrations of the day to trusted confidants or at bitter rivals. Any way you look at it, Lunchtime on Thursday continues to be well underway. Jason and Kanan return from having a tense conversation outside, while Avery, having just gone dark herself after a tense conversation inside, approached Isla and her table of new friends in hopes of squashing rumors that she may be dealing drugs. As the scent of Salisbury steak and tater tots wafts through the air, what are people up to?
Well, now I'm just thinking of tater tots. I'm gonna be honest.
Yo, I said tater tots and went, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Man.
God tier food.
So yeah, lunchtime. We got one person in darkest self. What's the haps, gang?
I think Avery's going to go find somebody on her list. This list that the people at Isla's table gave. So, like, Bridget and I think it was Kai? No, not
It's
Kai.
Bridget. It's usually, it's Isla, and then it's Bridget, Kai, and Harper.
Okay,
Or-
so Bridget and Kai, I think, gave these names to Avery. So I'm looking around the lunchroom for one of these familiar faces. Xavier, Bash, or Gael.
Xavier, Bash, or Gael. You see Gael off to the side with Mia as per usual. They're doing like the obnoxious both sitting on the same side of the table. Like, chairs are just probably way too close. Bash is, oh god, where would Bash be at lunch? Bash doesn't seem like the person to hang out with people, but I don't know. Yeah, Bash is, I'm gonna say, probably sitting with Tucker off to the side, kind of with some other of the people in the volleyball team. You do not see Xavier at the moment.
Okay. I will go up to, I think, Gael.
Awesome. So you go over towards Gael Gunn and Mia Moore, who are sitting there being all canoodly.
Hi, Mia. If you wouldn't mind removing yourself from Gael's face for a couple minutes, I would really like to talk to them.
Okay. I mean, is it... And she kind of looks at Gael. She goes, what is happening? Gael's like, I don't know. What do you want, Carlisle?
Oh, well, see, I want to, let's just say secure my reputation here. And I just figured that you'd want to just have that chat with just you and I.
They look to me and go, you go if you want to, I guess. I don't know.
I won't monopolize their time long, Mia, I promise.
Mia sort of sits up, stands up, and is like, okay, just fuck. And she walks off into the cafeteria. Gael does the obnoxious, puts the finger up to the bridge of the heart-shaped sunglasses and sort of pulls them down. What can I do for you?
Well, you can start by not spreading a rumor that I'm a drug dealer at school. That'd be a great place to start.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, Gael. See, I don't really enjoy liars. In fact, I see a lot of people that come to talk to me who have to deal with the effect of dealing with liars like you. So please, just let's cut the bullshit. I know from other people that they've heard that you have said that very thing about me. All I want is for you to correct it.
Okay, well, let's trace back what you just said. You had heard that I said from some people that they had heard other people saying it. Does that seem like a valued and trusted source?
It's the source I'm going with, Gael, for now. And, I mean, forgive me for believing it, but you do seem like a bit of a gossip mill at this school.
That may be true, but the convenient truth is not always the best one, and someone who's supposed to be as objective as you are, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, so objectivity goes out the window when my own reputation is on the line.
Are you attempting a shutdown here, or?
I think...
Are you doing something a little,
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try. We'll shut down.
Okay. Let's see how it goes.
I rolled a 6, but I have 1 string on Gael.
You do?
That I'm going to pull
a string on Gael.
To make that a 7.
Fantastic. So that becomes a partial success. So shut someone down on a 7 to 9. You choose one from below, but you come across poorly, and they give you a condition in return.
Fair.
So which from the list are you going to choose? They lose a string on you. If they have no strings on you, gain 1 on them. They gain a condition, or you take 1 forward.
They don't have a string on me, right?
No, they do not.
All right, then I'll take that string back.
So you get that string back from Gael.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fine, if you would like me to save whatever faulty reputation you have, sure. I'll spread the word, okay?
Is faulty reputation the condition that they give me?
Faulty reputation is going to be the condition that they give you.
Oh, you cut me deep, Zach Rob.
Hey,
okay.
You started this, fools. You started this.
Avery kind of looks Gael just like straight in the eyes and just goes, "That's all I asked. When you hear this, please just correct it."
Noted.
Have a great day, Gael.
You too. And they sort of push the glasses back up to their normal sitting position. All right.
Yeah, and I think Avery just leaves the lunchroom for now. I think just maybe goes on a walk through the halls.
Gorgeous. Kanan, Jason, you just walked into the cafeteria, I believe, from your conversation outside. And Isla, you just got not a talking to, but around a very heated Avery who came up, said a bunch of stuff, and bounced. So what are you 3 up to?
At my table, I think I'm going to slyly bring up, has anyone seen Xavier recently?
Like today, Bridget says.
Sure.
I mean, I think he was in homeroom, but I haven't really seen him since.
How's he looking? Is he in a good mood, bad mood?
I mean, he's... it's hard to tell with him, right? He's always got this, swagger to him that, he doesn't let a lot of people in, especially since Austin vanished. Things haven't been super great, so I'm not sure.
Right. Must be hard.
Yeah.
Do you like Xavier?
Do I, as a person? Or... I mean, he's hot, but...
Right.
He's just really pretty, I gotta say.
Have you ever, flirted with him?
I mean, I've flirted with him, sure.
Oh my god. Do you want to do it more?
I mean, I guess. Why? Is this
God.
Are you scheming?
No. I'm just living vicariously through you.
Why don't you go flirt with him, then?
I'm so not his type. You are. Look at you.
What are you talking about? You remember at the party during Spin the Bottle, he turned the bottle so that it pointed at you.
He was just doing that to be a dick.
No, I think it's because he thinks you're fucking hot, bitch.
No. Girl, I think you should go for it and then tell me, all the juicy details.
I mean, should I?
Oh my god, totally. That would be everything.
I might.
Oh my god, and then you guys can go together to his Halloween party?
I hear it's gonna be a fucking sick time.
Oh my god, you're gonna be VIP.
Yeah, the queen of the Halloween ball.
Oh my god, you guys can go as a queen and a king.
Oh my god, bitch, stop. I'm gonna get too excited.
Oh my gosh, and then you can distract him all night. He won't be able to keep his hands off of you.
Okay, I just need to... Okay, give me a second.
This is so exciting. Okay, yes.
Are you using that move of yours, or?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. I was like, I think I know where you're going with this.
Thank you very much. Yes, I'm using.
Is so good.
It's that what? Catcher in the Rye?
Catcher in the Rye. Yes, please.
What an asshole move.
So, well, once this is done, she's going to definitely think this is her plan. Like, she thunk it up. It's going to be great. I had to, while we were having that conversation, like, I had to, like, turn to the side and, like, cross my legs and kind of.
You had to get into it. I understand.
Yeah. Bridget, I didn't know that I had a Bridget in me, but here we are.
We all have a Bridget in us.
We all have a Bridget in us.
In each of us, there are 2 Bridgets.
Oh, goodness.
That's it. That's the
Gorgeous.
next T-shirt.
So, are you doing anything else, or does this conversation just kind of just continue?
I think it just
for a while?
continues with the high-pitched, girly, oh my gods, yeses.
Yeah, Kai looks about over it. Kai's just sitting there like,
please kill me.
Can we talk about anything else, please?
Then we talked about who Kai likes, and we try to get him in on it, yeah.
Yeah, I think Kai at the moment is really crushing on... I think Kai's got a crush on Bash, but everyone's like, Kai, your taste is awful.
Scandal! Oh my god, I love this tea.
Just spilling it. You're going to need some paper towels because it's all over the table.
Oh my gosh. And those really shitty brown paper towels that don't do anything.
They're the worst.
Yeah.
God, high school was awful. Anyway, Kanan, Jason.
Kanan left after that.
Yeah, we had a real rough talk, or like not rough, but like heavy.
Yeah, it was a very heavy talk.
And then did we? I can't remember now. Did we eat? Have we already eaten, or was that like top of lunch?
That was like top of lunch.
That's what
so
I
like you're
thought.
coming in, like you're probably like maybe like 10 minutes in. I forget how long a normal lunch period is, but I'm gonna say like 30. Like 30 minutes.
Okay, I'd get food, and then I would probably try to swing by Avery's office to see how she's doing.
Awesome. Avery,
office closet.
Yeah, I guess after your conversation with Gael, you said you're walking around the halls, yeah?
Yeah, so I'm definitely walking around the halls. I don't think I go directly to my office, but I probably do try to end up there at some point before the next class. So I guess it depends on timeline stuff.
Fantastic. All right. Well, then, yeah. So we'll pop back to that just so we can get a sort of a roundabout, and then we'll have a Jason and Avery at the end. So yeah, Kanan, what are you up to at this moment?
Kanan, I feel like, would probably also run through the lunch line, probably just right behind Jason.
Nice. And
just grab a tray and go sit back down with Alexandria.
Yeah, you sit down, and she's like, Did your conversation go okay?
Yeah. And Kanan's doing that thing where he's not exactly looking at her, but kind of like eyes off in the distance, thinking about it, and just it didn't go the way I thought it would, but it was good. I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah. Do you need to talk about it or?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. It's just I'm dealing with some family stuff at home, and Jason's my best friend, and he was just kind of, helping me through it, so.
Oh, totally, yeah. Okay, well,
But I'm good, I promise.
Awesome. I found, some versions of those shows I was gonna show you. So I've got them ready for this weekend.
Awesome, yeah. We never really... Should I come by just Friday after school, or Saturday, or what works for you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess either works. Why don't we just say Saturday, and if, like, we wanted to, like, maybe, like, I don't know, like, get some lunch or something during the day, and then we could, like, watch some stuff later.
Yeah,
I'm nice.
Full disclosure, I blocked off my whole weekend in anticipation for this. I hope that doesn't come off overeager, but...
I did the same, so...
Okay,
I got all of my homework done already, so...
Better than me. Man, I was going to do it tonight. Then again, it's been a week. So, yeah, I'm probably going to do the same tonight. And then, Saturday, we'll grab lunch. I also, full disclosure, I hope you're okay with going on a long walk, because I don't have a car.
Oh, I don't either. I usually ride my bike everywhere, so...
Okay, yeah, I can just ride my bike as well. And by that, I mean ask Jason if I can borrow his bike. But
that'd be great.
But yeah, that's awesome. We'll grab some lunch and then we'll watch some tunes. I can't sing, sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna have to really try to not spoil the lyrics for you.
I highly encourage you to sing along.
Oh, okay.
I love it.
Good.
I like seeing people enjoy things, so if you're enjoying it, go for it.
Yeah, I'm a big nerd, so it'll be good.
Kanan just kind of like points to themselves and like, do you realize who you're talking to?
You're kind of a nerd too.
All right, this is making sure. So, but yeah, that's awesome. You know, I gotta say, I was having a bad day, and then Jason helped me out, and you're helping me out quite a bit, and thank you. This is turning around. This is turning around into a good day. Thanks.
I'm glad. And she takes her hand and sort of puts it on top of yours, kind of gives you a little rub with her thumb, and then she goes back to her food.
Kanan does this like wide-eyed stare at their own hand, like,
I'm assuming beet red as per usual.
Yep.
Nice.
The typical MO.
I know.
But does not move their hand, and also goes to like just enjoying their lunch.
Yeah, you have a cute little lunch. You too, just like cute lunch buddies. I love it. All right, so Jason, you go walking around the hall. I would say like as you're sort of approaching Avery's office, again, I do in air quotes, I would say Avery's probably ends up rounding the corner to pop that way as well.
I'll just wave her down, be like, hello.
Hi, Jason. Hey.
Look who didn't get eaten by anything. How's it going? How you doing?
Fine. Do you want to talk? And she points to her office, and I'm also doing air quotes.
Very good.
I mean, I'm mainly here to ask if you want to talk.
And you kind of see, like, a weird, like, expression. Like, she laughs at first, and then, like, an expression kind of crosses her face, and she's like, yeah, actually, would you mind?
Sure. Step into my office.
Okay, fine, but only for today.
Yes. Jason considers leading you to a different closet, but then is like, no, this one's already set up.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, so we get in there, and Avery kind of like, this is not the normal Avery that you see at school. Like, you've seen anxious Avery before, so, like, you know what that looks like. But she's never like that at school. And so she's kind of like pacing around almost.
Is there room to pace around?
Very little. It's like 2 steps. All right.
It's like you're really just kind of spinning in place.
That's exactly what it is. Okay. Yes, so I did not get eaten by vampires.
Right. Because you're still here.
I'm still here, yeah. Truthfully, I have no idea why I did something so reckless like that. It's like this person said they needed me, and every bit of logic just flew out of my brain, and I said, yeah, sure, let's do it, without even thinking about any consequences, and there could have been consequences. I keep doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like Jason. If there's like, if you have a desk set up here, like Jason has like grabbed like a notepad and like a pencil.
It's like 2 buckets turned upside down and a plywood thing. Like,
if there's a pair of glasses, Jason has put that on as well, and is like miming taking notes, and is like, yes, that seems to. I feel like that's been kind of a pattern for you. I'll be honest, even our trip was like probably not a good idea for you.
I'm not.
And why do you think
mad
that
about
is?
that though? I mean, like, I'm glad that I went on that trip with you. Like, I honestly, if I'm being honest, I've felt like I've been neglecting me lately.
I would probably agree with that. That seems like a pretty fair conclusion to come to. And like I like put the notepad down, and I like lean forward, and like I like tent my fingers for a little bit, and I like lean forward, and I'm like, so what do you think the best thing for you to do with this information is now?
Honestly, I have no idea. Well, how do you do it? You're so, you go after whatever you want all the time, hell with any consequences. Like, you do what you want, you do what makes you happy, like fucking forever soup.
Yeah, man, that was good.
How do you do that?
Well, I think that part of it is that you just have to understand that there's a certain amount of consequences that I'm willing to handle. Like, I drink forever soup, and then I have to think the rest of my life about how good that soup was, and I probably won't be able to match it again. That's a consequence, and it's unfortunate, but is that worth? Is not having that consequence worth not doing the thing? And for me, if that answer's no, then I'll do the thing. And so, in this case, the thing that you wanted to do was someone asked you for help and told you that they were vampires, I guess. And so on one hand, you have the thing that you want to do, which is go talk to them and maybe help them with their problem. But I don't think that you did the step of like properly weighing the possible consequences for that. Because that's one that I probably... Well, I might have, but like I also am a little bit more prepared for that than you are.
Yeah, I also I also gave them just I honestly don't know how much because I looked away, but it felt like a full pint
of soup.
No, Jason, blood, and I know you know that.
Yeah. I just kind of was hoping that maybe you had leftover buffalo dip or something.
No.
Avery, what the fuck? What are you doing?
I don't know. I've been making all of these choices for everyone except myself, and I'm frankly kind of tired of it.
Well, and I like take the notepad and like scribble on one side of it. I say, all right, well, as your completely licensed psychiatrist / therapist today, I'm going to write you one prescription for, and I'll like tear the sheet out of the notepad and hand it to you. 1 week of only doing stuff for yourself. If anybody asks you for anything, you do not do it. Except for this thing that I'm asking you to do right now.
I was wondering if you'd catch that irony.
But hey, if you doing this thing that I'm asking of you is what it takes for you to do stuff for yourself, I will accept that.
And she kind of like looks down at her prescription and goes,
handwriting is illegible.
Perfect. It's authentic then.
Yeah.
1 week of only doing what I want.
Mm-hmm. And you can't use the loophole of I want to help this person. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, I think I can do that. And Avery leans forward and kisses you.
Oh. I think like Jason is very startled for a second. Is like, oh, okay. Hey,
this is a turn on roll.
You okay?
Let's go. Let's go.
Playable character romance.
That is a partial success.
It's a partial.
What happens?
You get a partial, of course. No. Oh God!
So no, you're not. No, you're not.
So on a 7 to 9, you can either give Avery a string, or you can choose one of these reactions. You choose to give yourself to Avery, the assumption being that you two boink it out. You could promise something you think she wants, or you can get embarrassed and act awkward.
Man, I think that the natural Jason instinct is to get embarrassed and very awkward. Jason like leans back and like falls out of the chair for a second and is like, hey, that is great. You know, you did exactly what you wanted to do in that. Now I am spinning in circles like on the other side of the desk.
Do you need to roll to keep your cool, bud?
Yes I do. Yes I do.
Awesome.
Oh dear.
Well,
okay,
that's real dice there.
Yeah, that's a 4 so far. Let me see what I'm adding, if anything. Whoops. Roll 20 open.
I think you've got a positive cold.
Character sheet. I do not. It is negative 1.
There you go. Yeah. So that's a 3.
So that's a 3.
Mark that experience, baby boy.
Hell yeah.
What does that put you to experience-wise?
It puts me at 1 experience. I leveled up previously.
Ooh, what did you take?
Yeah, I took another skin move.
Okay.
So I took Not Their Time, which is when I intercede and attempt to bring someone back from the dead, or perhaps saving yourself. I roll and then stuff happens depending on what I roll.
Oh, shit.
That's a pretty dope move to have for a Reaper, too.
Yeah, that's dope. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so you failed big time. Your cool is not kept, baby.
Cool. Well, not. I suppose.
No.
Hot.
So I am like spinning around up there, and I'm like, hey, that was don't feel shame for anything that you've done or ever will do or have done previously.
Jason, breathe. I'm just sorry, following doctor's orders.
Nope, that was great. I will process this in a bit. This was admittedly, I'm not gonna. Calling this a consequence feels mean. That's not how I'm trying to word this. But I will say that this is not something I factored into what I thought was going to happen when I talked to you today, which is fine. It's cool.
You can leave, Jason. I won't be offended.
Okay, I am just. I didn't eat enough lunch. I'm rye bread, and Jason just kind of opens the door and like closes it behind him, and then just like dissociates for like a couple moments and like blue screens.
But
it's like the meme of the cat with the loading symbol.
Yeah, it's like the MacBook with each ball like spinning, like in his brain. And then he just picks a direction and starts walking down it with like his arms like locked at his sides.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, we're in some stuff.
Monster Hearts.
Y'all came in with the heat today, and I'm excited. Just across the board, this is good shit. Cool. Any other things that want to happen during lunch? If not, we can skip through like. We could blue skidoo to the end of the day if we really want to. Blue skidoo.
Yeah, I don't think... the only other thing Avery would do throughout the day, and this can easily happen after, would be just to see if she can catch up with Bash or Xavier.
Awesome. Yeah, you can catch them sort of as the final bell is ringing.
That works then. Yeah, that's totally fine.
Also, a question for you, Avery. Were you planning on going straight home after school? Because you did have an appointment of sorts set with your grandmother as well.
Yeah. Avery doesn't want to do that. And she has strict orders to only do what she wants. So she's going to make her grandma wait like at least an hour.
Rad.
She'll go home eventually because she wants the information, but she doesn't want to be on grandma's timetable.
Rad. All right. So the final bell of the day rings and you head out into the world. Isla, I'm assuming you're heading on your way to the station?
Yes, but I'm going to send a text first.
Okay, so you send a text. Who are you sending a text to?
I'm sending a text to Avery.
Okay, you're going to send a text to Avery.
A lot of stuff for Avery today.
Yeah, hey, Avery's... everyone likes Avery. What does it say?
I think it's time for episode 2.
Oh, wait, let's see. Does Avery want to do this? Ooh, MC, can I gaze into the abyss?
Sure.
I want to see if people liked my last segment.
Okay, go for it.
Nope.
Jesus.
They go fail?
Yeah, okay. I text Isla back and say, darn, made an appointment for this afternoon. Hopefully soon, ? Kissy face emoji.
You've been watching a lot of The Circle, haven't you?
I have.
It's so good. It's so trash, but it's so good.
That's an advancement, by the way.
Oh, fucking hell. Are you serious? Didn't you just have one, too?
Yeah, not that. I failed twice today already. Like,
oh, that's right. You're level 2. Let's go.
This is what... That's your third...
No, that was
second advancement.
Second, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're working on your third at the moment.
Yeah.
Cool.
But...
Awesome.
But yeah, so that's the text that you get from me, Isla.
I'll text back, boo, you whore, with a less than 3 sign.
I hate everybody.
JK.
Very good.
Oh, I love that. Wait, hold on. I think Avery might let loose here a little bit because she doesn't do that very often. So I think she sends... Wait, when did gifts happen? When could you send gifts in text form?
It's 2009.
But this is like... Was this when you had to like go and find it on the internet and downloaded it and save as like a link and send?
I don't think gifts...
I don't know when they existed. Hold on.
All right, what? To the internet...
I don't think like the GIF keyboard was around.
No,
yet.
absolutely not. I think like if it was around, it was like you had to go download the link and send the link that opened.
What year did GIF start? Apparently GIF started in 1987.
I was just looking at that.
Sounds like a lot of work to send like...
Oh, I did it.
Apparently Apparently
We can be a little anachronistic.
Yeah,
How about this? I send a meme. I know those were around, right?
Oh, dank memes. Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah. It's like one of the advice animals. Remember those?
I send a picture of, oh gosh, I don't know, like a cute cat or something. I don't know. What was really popular back then?
Cats.
Yeah.
Oh, the like Icon has cheeseburger
that
stuff.
cat. I send like one of those cats, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
remember
please,
that.
please forgive me, like one of those.
God, those were dark days.
Really bad.
Yeah, it's like, it's impossible to hate me.
But yeah, so you get that, Isla.
I'll just send back an all is forgiven smiley face.
Isla, as you continue on your walk to the station, as I would assume on your route you normally would walk past the fun center, give it a glower as you pass by, you notice something a little strange today. You see Salvatore Cipriano coming out of the front doors, looking a little cagey. He's walking around the side of the building.
I'm gonna follow that bitch.
Awesome, so you follow that bitch. Roll to keep your cool. You gotta get that Mission Impossible,
Or the like Kronk doing his own theme music. Great movie. Just cinematic masterpiece.
Good.
Yes, it's a 12.
It's a 12.
It's a 12.
What on earth?
Not a 19?
I promise it's not a 19. I did my math right. No 9s or 6s to be seen. Well, I guess there's one, but...
Awesome. So trees, bushes, shrubs. Are those different than bushes? I don't know. You are just kind of one with the foliage. You're usually one with the sea, but you're one with the flora today. And you sort of scamper on like the boundary line of like the parking lot of the fun center. And you watch Salvatore as he comes towards the back of the building, and he approaches what looks like a dumpster, like, just your classic, you'd find in a parking lot. The front of the lids of it seem to be locked shut, and he kind of gets to does the look around, and like swings it, so like wheels it out a little bit, steps behind it, and seemingly disappears.
No fucking way. Who?
Do you venture closer, or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you start to venture closer, and you rolled really fucking good. So
Thank you.
I'm not gonna make you keep rolling here. You get sort of come around the side of this dumpster, and you see that when he pulled it back, there was like a hole cut into the concrete where there are some cement steps leading down to a door with a pretty big like padlock on it.
And that padlock is like backlocked?
Yeah, the padlock, like it appears to be locked at the moment.
Oh, I have a key. Oh my god, I have a key.
Get the fuck
Well, here's my
outta
question:
here.
Do you carry all your belongings with you?
Yeah, because I have to move out. I'm in the coat.
That's right.
I just got so sweaty. Okay,
You have a key.
I have a key. Ooh. Should I gaze first and be smart about this? Nah, fuck it. Let's go.
Yeah.
So you go down. You take this key out. You didn't look at it much before, but it's got almost like it's like laser engraved with this like image of like waves cresting. And you take the key and no way, the lock comes undone.
Okay, now I'm gonna gaze because I'm scared.
All right, so now you're scared.
I'm scared. I'm a little guppy. I'm scared.
All right, give me a gaze roll.
Okay, hold on. Please be good. Please be good. A 7.
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
Awesome. So you hear this nice, the thunk as this lock comes undone, and it echoes, and you suck out of your current senses into the waves as you've come to know them frequently. The roiling school of fish returns and begins to spin. You see beyond the door what seems to be an interconnected series of aqueducts, essentially spaces for water to travel through under the city. Probably a what's the word I'm looking for? A relic of when the city was founded, like essentially the older sewer system before they felt the need to update everything. So essentially a series of passageways that travel to God's nowhere, and you pop back, your hand's still on this padlock, And what would you like to do?
I guess I'm already here. Let's go.
Isla Hart, holy shit.
What else am I gonna do? The door's open.
Oh, God.
Because you opened it.
Let me think about this for a second. Do I want to do it now or wait until the Halloween party?
I did not expect this of you, but I'm here for it, if this is what you're down for.
I'm very curious, but he's in there. But then I can get some, actual dirt. And my boyfriend's dead. Well, kinda.
Somewhere between the two.
Somewhere in the... Yeah. Oh, my God.
Big choices, big decisions.
We're doing it. Go.
Okay.
Go.
You're going in.
Yep.
All right. I will have, at this point, as you're going into inner sanctum territory, I do need you to roll that keep your cool one more time. Because, going up to a door is one thing, but,
going into it.
Yeah.
You say no worries.
Working up the courage to knock on the door of the haunted house is one thing, but venturing into the haunted house, a very, very different thing.
And you say no worries. There's a lot of worries.
Oh, many worries.
I got an 8.
An 8, so you keep your cool. Let's see here. I forget the term. So on a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it.
Once again.
It's very clear, I would say, how this could leave you vulnerable. Looking at the evidence at hand, one, Salvatore, who you already believe to be dangerous, has some sketchy underground entrance to an ancient aqueduct of sorts, but also information that you gleaned the day before, the night before, something did something to Julian.
Right.
Whether the things are connected, you haven't put together yet, but not only could a grown-ass adult man who you believe to be dangerous and will attempt to hide whatever secrets he might have down there in itself could be dangerous, but if there are other things even scarier than Salvatore down there, a big part of it is the not knowing. But there are clear and present dangers that you are aware of that you have seen go down here.
I think that the reason that Isla is here is for this reason. She's not here to go to school and make friends and be on the radio. She's here to do this. So I think she's going to go forward. Okay.
So you open the door and you keep going. One moment. There's a thing here.
I am so stressed.
How do you think I feel?
Oh, no, that's a specific skin move that if you choose not to back down, you get strings on things. But no, so yeah, you don't get it. You don't get a forward or anything, but you pull the door open.
Oh, I gotta be loud.
The old iron of the door is squeaking, and you make your way down there. We're going to cut away and venture elsewhere. Kanan, what you up to, bud?
Kanan would, right after school, try to catch up with Jason, basically to ask if I could borrow the whip on Saturday.
The whip? Get the keys to the whip?
Keys to the whip.
Keys to the whip shirt available at tpublic.com/store/ghostlight.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta sell.
Sure.
I gotta hack our merch at anywhere possible. I am a shill, and I am proud of it.
I'm rocking the shirt right now.
Yeah, it's very good. I didn't. Mine's literally plain white and boring, but here we are. Awesome. So you go and catch Jason, sort of as he is coming out of the school. Jason, how was the rest of your day? Were you still kind of in haze of what just happened, or
how was the rest of his day? Jason doesn't remember.
Oh no, buddy!
It's just
you walk outside to see Jason just in a cloud, just sort of like you said earlier, like arms at his side, not even swaying as he walks. Just looks fucking weird.
I imagine Kanan's like running to catch up, like, "Hey, man, hey, Jason, hey,
Kanan,
yeah, hey, you good, dude?"
I am doing great. How are you?
Fine. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah. I'll roll to keep my cool.
I was gonna say Kanan's not believing you at all.
I'll click the button this time because I don't do that a whole lot. Boop.
Nope, Freddie ain't cool. Hey, mark another experience there, bud.
Yeah.
Damn, yo.
It isn't a Monster Hearts game until all of us fail.
We all need,
especially not for us.
No joke. Hey, man, it's pretty clear that you're lying.
I ate some bad tater tots.
Well, first off, there's no such thing as bad tater tots, but
you'd be surprised.
If Hey, man, you know what? If you don't want to talk about it, it's cool. But you know me, man. I'm here. You just listened to my spiel earlier, so if you need someone to talk to about it, I'm here, man.
Like, Jason, like, looks over each shoulder and, like, tries to see who's around.
There's nobody. And then Kanan gets really serious. Like, is somebody following you?
No one's following me. And I like take you by the arm and I'll like pull you over just like 5 feet to the side. It's not a different place, but I do it anyway. And I like grab your face like in my hands and I'm like, Kanan,
Jason,
I tried to help Avery with something and she kissed me.
What?
That's what I said to her face.
To her face? You said that to her face?
I don't actually. I think I just kind of did this thing that I'm doing now, where I just made a lot of sound, said a lot of words that weren't.
Face?
What?
You said you did this thing that you're doing now. You grabbed her by the face. Did you kiss
her?
No,
I didn't grab her by the face. I panicked and like talked. I said a lot of words really fast.
Were they good words?
I'm not sure. I wasn't thinking about it a lot of the time because I was still trying to figure out what just happened. Which I'm kind of still trying to do right now.
Hold on, are you guys dating? Did I miss something?
Is that what happens when you kiss? You have to date?
Man, I don't know.
Well, what are you and Millie? Like, are you dating?
Refer to the previous answer, man.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be cool, but okay.
Okay, so at least you have a preference.
Yeah.
You know what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh my God. We are going on a date this weekend. That's actually what I was even going to ask you about.
Oh, and that's for you. Why were you asking me about that?
Well, I was going to ask you.
You don't need my permission to go on a date with someone, Kanan. You can do whatever you want.
Oh my God, dude. I was going to ask if I could borrow your bike.
Oh, yeah, sure. I was probably going to, just
go to Avery's?
What I was going to say was I was going to play Mario Kart for 72 straight hours to try to avoid thinking about anything. But I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Do you like her?
I guess so. Like, I know I like her as a friend. I hadn't thought about anything else yet, really.
I mean, this is a long shot, but hear me out.
Okay.
If I date Alexandria and you date Avery, we could go on double dates, and it won't be as awkward because you and I could back each other up. Because I don't know what I'm doing. No offense, it doesn't seem like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I mean, we could just, if either of us is getting too awkward or weird, we can just kind of nudge each other in the shoulder and say, hey, man, you're going off the rails here.
I guess that's true. I'll think about that.
I mean, I'm not trying to push you into a relationship.
No, I get it. I get it. If I will chalk that as in the benefits column of if we do that. But
so did something happen when you guys went out of town the other night?
Nothing that I would have deemed romantic. I just kind of did my thing, and then we went back to her place and made buffalo.
Well, hold on. You went back to her place?
Well, yeah, she drove me. She drove me. So she had to I got a ride from her, so I needed to get a ride back, and then she drove back to her place first, and then.
But that's not how dropping someone off works, man. You don't drop someone off at your house to take them to their own home later.
It was harder for me to get home, now that I think about it, than it could have been.
But I mean,
oh, fuck, was that romantic?
I don't know. I'm asking you, because it kind of, from the outside looking in, you guys spent an evening together.
That's true.
You went back to her house, and then today she kisses you. I mean, I'm great at math. I'm not good at girls, but put two and two together.
Jason gazes off into the distance, not as a gaze roll, but just like 1,000-yard stares while he processes for a little bit, and is like, I guess that makes sense. I still gotta think about it some.
I mean, hey man, I would say be upfront and honest. If you're not into it, I would tell her sooner rather than later. Because I feel like you don't want to hurt her feelings, I don't know Avery that well, but she seems really cool. And, I mean, she was super, super nice to me whenever we went out looking for Austin. And she seems cool to you. I just, like I said, I don't know her well, but I would still hate to see her feelings hurt, So if you're not into it, I would tell her. But if you are, man, I say go for it. I never thought I would be like, flirting or going on dates anytime soon. Like, not till college at least, but here I am with Alexandria, and I gotta say, it's great, man.
Oh, good. I'm happy for you. What are you doing this weekend?
I kind of don't want to tell you. I feel like you're gonna make fun of me.
Okay. But just so you know, all I know about what you're doing now is that I would make fun of it.
I did kind of tee that one up for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going out to eat lunch, and then we're going back to her house to watch musicals.
Aw, no, that's cute. That makes sense. I like that for you.
Thank you. I like that for me, too.
And yeah, you can use my bike.
Okay, that's what I was just going to circle around to ask.
Yeah, no, you're good. You can use the bike. I probably will not be going anywhere.
Okay.
And I guess theoretically, if I did go somewhere, I could get a ride.
From who?
Because it would if I did a thing, it would be with Avery. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah.
And then she has the car, okay?
Yeah.
All
and then
right.
Kanan's going to, like, reach in and, like, literally pinch your cheek and give it a little twist. Yeah, this is for telling my mom you love her, you jerk.
Hey, no woman will ever come between me and your mom.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go do homework, man. And, well, again, also earlier, thanks for talking me off that metaphorical ledge. I was going to some dark stuff, and I don't like that. And you helped me out, and so thanks. And thanks for letting me borrow the keys to the whip this weekend.
No problem.
And if you go out with
anytime.
Avery, you have to tell me everything.
I know.
All right. And I'll tell you everything about Saturday, okay?
Good.
But for now, I'm going to go home and do as much homework as I can so that I have it all done before the weekend. You should do the same.
There's always time.
All right, man. I'll text you later.
See ya.
Bye. And then Kanan's going to head off home.
God, I love the two of you. Awesome. So, real quick, Avery, I'm going to jump back to Isla here because I feel like having a fun scene followed by a horrible scene followed by maybe another fun scene. I don't know what you have planned. And just kind of pop it back between the two would be great.
No, it's okay. You can go to Avery.
No, I
Avery,
must see what happens in that door.
Just so you know, you want me not to roll snake eyes. Anyway, Isla.
Wow, hold the fuck up.
Yeah, whoa.
This is too much.
All right, so Isla, you are...
No, I'm on your side. Do not tell us anything.
It is my right. Anyway, Isla, as you walk in, the stone walls and floor and ceiling of this aqueduct are decrepit. They're old. Parts of them are starting to crumble in a way just due to the moisture. And though they're not used for like the infrastructure of the city, water does flow through here. It's sort of through like a channel in the floor. Think like that, like the classic like D&D sewer where you've got like the two walkways on the sides and the water runs through like a channel in the middle of each hall. So there is water flowing through here, and that moisture over time has just kind of started to break down the structure of this space. It's been very slow, and it doesn't feel like anything's about to like cave in, but it's not like in the best repair. You're surrounded by obviously the sound of this sort of churning and slowly moving water, as well as the sounds of drips falling from the ceiling and the walls around you. And there is just a network of these passageways, these halls, laid out in front of you.
As I continue forward, I pull out the candlestick.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, very good. So you pull that.
Isla in the sewer with a candlestick.
Isla in the sewer with the candlestick. Fantastic. Yeah, you do that. I'm assuming you've stole a bic from someone at some point.
Yes.
And light it up. And yeah, you've got some light, and you begin your slow trudge.
Yeah. Well, okay. Would you say that the water is ocean or just like water?
No, it's seawater. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like they churn this water, like they somehow channeled it in, back before running water was a thing, so they could get easy access to water throughout it, and then boil it or whatever they needed to like have it be drinkable.
Okay.
Back when the place was settled and started to be more established. So yeah, though the air is salty down here.
Okay. So would you say that I could use ocean breath? It's
Probably.
Seawater. Okay.
Probably.
So I took that with my level up.
Yes.
It's from Selkie Skin. It's
Okay.
when you feel homesick which Isla does always. Roll with cold on a 10 up, choose one for the MC to detail. Either the ocean brings you something that makes you feel better, maybe a weapon of some sort, I don't know. Or the ocean takes away something that it thinks is bothering you, perhaps a Cipriano or two. Okay. May I roll?
Okay. Oh, please. And thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh, no.
I got a 7. So on a 7 to 9, choose as above, but the ocean doesn't understand the human world very well and causes serious or unexplainable damage in the process. So
awesome.
Can we just rewind and pretend that didn't happen?
Oh, no, Fred. Okay. So will you read the end of that text for me one more time?
Yes. On a 7 to 9, choose as above, but the ocean doesn't understand the human world very well and causes serious or unexplainable damage in the process.
Noted. So what does this look like? You trying to, I guess, call out to your home?
I will hum that siren song that I sang on the beach with the red tide.
The lament?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. So you hum that and you feel the water that's at your feet first. It's to give it a visual. Did you watch the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
I sure did.
You know when they turn up the capstan and it drops so they can summon the Kraken,
okay.
And there's just that kind of quickly travels outward. You watch that almost like that, or like when you like see visualizations of like sonar, and it and follows both directions of this aqueduct outward, and it pings and pings and pings, and it follows this whole labyrinth essentially all the way out to the sea, although you don't see this happening. And a few moments later you can feel it begin to pull back, and not just this thing you sense out, it is bringing the sea with it. You hear a roar of water start to whoosh, whoosh, start to fill these tunnels. You hear, "What the hell? No! No!" And the sounds of screams, of male screams, as you can sense someone being pulled down. And then you hear this inhuman...
Oh my god.
You hear the sounds of cracking stone and the sound of of like almost like hard shell scraping the stone below, as you sense that in this process you probably got what you wanted, but he may not have been alone.
Okay.
And although he may be gone, the ocean doing what you wished, now you are alone with something down here.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
What would you like to do?
Okay, I'm gonna gaze and see if was any information where the Cipriano S was that I would have needed.
Oh, like undefiable proof that he was down here, or?
I'm thinking I'm picturing like a chamber is at the end of this hallway.
Okay.
And is there anything there that I would have needed, that I would need to face this creature?
That to face the thing. Well, okay, go ahead and
take the risk to go forward.
Essentially, is it worth delving farther in here?
Correct. In
hopes that whatever's down here, you might find a way to get the upper hand?
Is it worth going forward to face this thing if it's going to give me proof?
Gotcha.
That I need.
Go for it.
It's a 6.
It's a 6. That is a fail mark experience for me. Well. You're doing so well. You are, I think... The panic sets in. This is a sound unlike anything you have heard before. It's a sound unlike anything you've heard before, and it's like a bunch of things you've heard before. Like it's almost like a strange amalgam of calls and screeches and sounds of the deep that you have heard before, but they are meshed and merged in some horrid, aberrant, I could say conglomerate, but it's not a company.
Symphony.
Symphony. I love it.
Cacophony.
Cacophony. Thank you, Fran. So I think for a moment you're just scared, and you try to figure out, is this worth delving in deeper with whatever this thing is coming in your direction? And your scales don't descend. Your vision doesn't drop out to the sea as you've experienced before. It doesn't come. The information you're looking for, you can't access it.
Oh man, I really don't want to go, but I feel like I have to.
The sounds are continuing in your direction. You're hearing the sounds of scraping on stone, of crunching, of the stone itself being torn away in anger and frustration. What are you doing?
Oh, well, at that, I think I have to go. Jesus Christ.
Awesome. So you back out, hurriedly back out of here. You throw the door back open and slam it. I'm assuming you lock the door as well?
Yeah.
Awesome. You lock the door and you fumble your way back up the staircase. And it is the open staircase, the dumpster that has been pulled away, and you are back up into the rainy day above.
I guess I'll head to the radio station.
You head to the radio station. You sit there with a shaky hand and a cigarette. Hi, I'm Isla. Welcome to the deep. Bringing you today's hit music.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. As per usual, if you liked what you heard and you want to support us, there's just a few ways you can do that. First and foremost, you can like, review, subscribe, do whatever you can in whatever podcatcher you're in right now. It should take a couple moments to, scroll down, hit that 5-star, hit the subscribe button, leave us, like a nice, 10-word review. We would greatly appreciate it because that boosts us and makes other people see us. So please and thank you, and we love you. Another super easy way is just to tell a bud about us. In today's world, why don't you want more buds? And that's how we feel here at TSS, that we want more buds. So the more buds you send our way, the more buds we have, the more love we feel, and the more love that we can give. If you would like to go further and support us monetarily, you can do so checking us out on Patreon at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, where you can subscribe monthly on a bunch of different tiers, get some awesome rewards from exclusive bonus content all the way up to an exclusive mug club. They're very awesome. Chase Greenlee does a fantastic job at making some really cool mugs for everyone, so highly recommend it. You can also check out our merch store at tpublic.com/store/ghostlight. Find some fantastic merch for us as well as all the other shows on the Ghostlight Media Network. You can check us out online. You can find us at TheseSilentSecrets.com. You can find us on TikTok at These Silent Secrets. Nicole does a very good job at making sure that we're putting out really fun content over there. You can find us on Twitter at Silent Secret Pod. And you can find us each individually online. Nicole at Nicole Voice, Marcus at Marcus RVO, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, Freddie at Freddie _Pow, and myself at That Guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. But until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and may the random keys you find laying around actually open important things. Bye.
This has been a Ghostlight Media production.